guys, so for today's video I am excited to unbox and demo the products in this limited edition Walmart beauty box for Halloween 2021. But before I do that, I wanted to tell you about Ana Luisa, which is partnering with me on this video. So if you haven't heard about Ana Luisa before, Ana Luisa is a sustainable jewelry brand dedicated to offering high quality, ethically made pieces at fair prices. They use chemical and physical tests and on-site inspections to guarantee their metals are always safe, nickel-free, and hypoallergenic. They use recycled materials whenever possible and are 100% carbon and water neutral. Their pieces start at just $39 and you can get an extra 10% off using my code BETH10. So I'll have that discount code and a link in the description box below. But just to show you a few of the pieces they offer. So I had heard about Ana Luisa before, but I'd seen other YouTubers showcase their gold jewelry, and I wanted to let you know that they do offer silver pieces as well. So this first style that I'm wearing, which is asymmetrical as you can see, these are called the Hana silvers. And their silver pieces are rhodium plated, which helps prevent tarnishing. So this is a really fun set. You can either split them across your ears like I am. I only have one hole pierced. Or if you have multiple piercings, you could stack them. I think these are really fun and kind of edgy for this time of year. Whether you want to do a kind of Yelena Belova from Black Widow cosplay, or you just want to rock your black leather jacket and have some kind of edgier pieces. So again, I think these are really fun for this time of year. The next pair I have to show you are the mini Huggies. And as I said, I only have one hole pierced. So I think these are actually going to be better suited for people who have multiple piercings, or if your piercing is just a little bit lower, because they don't quite fit over the entirety of the ear, but I think they'd be really cute in a second hole or up the ear. Ana Luisa does offer free shipping and returns. So if you do order a piece of jewelry or earrings and they don't quite work for you, you can just send them back. But those are the mini Huggies. And then the last pair here, these are the Rocks mini silvers. And I think I have some B-roll of me comparing these to the mini Huggies, so you can kind of see the difference in sizes. But these do have a little bit more length to them, so I think these ones in particular work a little bit better for me. So these I think are Huggies, but they're a little bit more modern, I think, having that kind of elongated rectangular shape to them. And I think these would work well in a professional environment. They're kind of understated and subtle, but they're still a little modern, a little bit different. So those are the Rocks mini silvers. And if you do prefer gold jewelry, I have a strong preference for silver, but if you do prefer gold jewelry, I think all of the pieces I've showed you do come in gold as well, so you have that option. But I think I'm going to put back the original pair I was wearing, just because, like I said, I think they are a little bit more edgy, a little bit more Halloween, I think. Okay, so thanks again to Ana Luisa. Now let's talk about this Walmart beauty box. So I believe Walmart does offer, I think, a monthly subscription, but this is just a one-time purchase. You'll only be billed once and they'll send it to you. It did take a little bit of time to get to me, so I would say just be patient. But hopefully now that Halloween is, I don't know, 3 weeks away, that it'll get to you in time. Okay, so let's talk about what is in here. So it says, "Hey there, beautiful." And it says hashtag Walmart Beauty Box, and then it has a description of the products. I think this is supposed to have a $33 value. Okay, so the first item is the Lottie London Starry Eyed Stamp Liner. This was shrink wrapped, but I already removed it in the interest of time. So this is full size, and it's supposed to have a $5.98 value. It says it's a multi-use eyeliner featuring classic felt pen at one end and a cute star-shaped stamp on the other. So that is the little star. I'll zoom in once we do the eye look. So that's a pretty good stamp, I think. It doesn't seem to be bleeding or anything. And that is what the eyeliner looks like. It's a bit on the thicker side, so we'll see how that goes. Next up we have the Milani Make It Last Setting Spray. So this is 1.18 fluid ounce, and I guess the full size is 2 ounces, and the full size retails for $8.97, so about half that, I guess. So it says, like a setting spray and blotting paper rolled into one, this lightweight formula sets makeup, mattifies skin, and helps reduce the appearance of pores. And I don't normally go for mattifying setting sprays, so I'm not sure whether I will use this or not. So we'll come back to that at the end. The next item is what I am probably the most excited about. This is the Profusion Halloween 2021 palette. This has a value of $4.99. And as you can see, it is shaped like a coffin. It says Halloween 2021 on it. And then you open it and it does have a tiny little mirror, and then those are the shades. The shades are called Believe, Ruby, Lash, and Underground. And looks like the shades are on just this kind of little plastic that is kind of, you know, that temporary adhesive holding it down on both ends. I want to try and keep it on there probably. But we'll just do a quick little swatch of these. It says 4 richly pigmented and blendable eyeshadows in thrilling hues, packaged in a spooky coffin-shaped palette. And this is exclusive to the Halloween 2021 Walmart Beauty Box. So they feel very smooth and creamy. Looks like there's 2 mattes and 2 shimmers. And try to find a good place on my hand to swatch. I inadvertently, it looks like I created an eye with that swatch in the star stamp. So as these are cruelty-free, the ingredients are a little hard to read. I think they do have carmine though. So if you're concerned about your shadows being vegan, I'm not entirely sure if those are. So next up we have a Revlon Color Stay Satin Ink, and the full size, I think this is full size, is $10.99. It says highly pigmented, comfortable lip color that moves with your lips and wears up to 16 hours. Color will vary. So it comes in this little like red plastic packaging, and I have the color Holy Pumpkin, which is really fun. It looks like it's kind of a dark like burnt orange kind of color. Okay, so that is what the color looks like. I'm not sure if this will be the best with the eyeshadows, but we will certainly try this out. And then the next product is this Wet n Wild Fantasy Makers Gem Mask. This is full size and it is $3.98. It says, add instant drama to any costume or look with these sparkly self-adhesive jewels. And I have applied like foundation and blush and all that. So I think this is the pattern Moonlit Maven. And I think I saw on the website that they recommend that you apply these to like clean, bare skin, I guess to get kind of better stick. So like I said, I might use that Milani spray to help mattify things if these have trouble sticking. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to apply from these. I don't know if you can tell that they are kind of different pieces. I don't think these are reusable unless you just kind of peeled them off and I guess applied like a lash glue probably would help them stick again. But anyway, we'll have some fun with that. And then the last product here is the Invisibobble Waver. And these have 3 little hair clips in them. The full size is $7, so I don't know if the full size has 3 or not. It has a like UPC code, so I'm guessing it does. And these are made in Germany. I didn't realize they were a German company. So it says, a comfortable and discreet alternative to your usual clips and bobby pins. The Waver holds hair firmly in place without pulling or tugging. So that is the last product in the box. And this isn't something that I've tried before, so I was intrigued. So these are bobby pin shaped, but they kind of hook over on themselves. So I think they should stay a little bit better than bobby pins. I saw some pictures of them being used kind of at the back of the hair to hold hair up. I have quite wavy hair, so usually it takes a bigger hair clip to kind of hold that much up. But I'm just gonna kind of run this, see if I can. I found this kind of an interesting product to include in a Halloween box because I don't think there's anything particularly Halloween about these, although they do have like a subtle sparkle. But it was definitely a product I was intrigued by, so I thought, why not give it a shot? I do have like their original Invisibobbles. Okay, I think that seems to be holding. I already did my face makeup, as I said, so I'm not too concerned about having my hair out of my face. Okay. So, like I said, that was a good value add. And the nice thing about these boxes is that you can see what you're getting aside from the color of the lipstick. So there aren't any surprises, you know what you're paying for and all that. All right, so let's zoom in for the eyes. I already did apply a primer and set it with a little bit of setting powder. So I'm just gonna go right in with the shadows. And I think I'm gonna start with that matte kind of red shade called Ruby. I'm gonna start off with the Sonia G Mini Booster. I am using kind of more high-end brushes because those are what I have, but obviously you can find brushes at the drugstore that are very good. If you want natural hair brushes, Rephr makes some great brushes. Oh, and I have this little ColourPop mirror. Take that off. Rephr makes some great natural hair brushes. Real Technique makes some great ones. Okay, so just applying that kind of in the crease. All right, and I'll go ahead and take a Rephr number 23 brush and run that same Ruby shade underneath. All right, and then I'm gonna take that matte shade in this Viseart palette on this little Spectrum brush. Just try and blend that out a little bit. Going with the MAC 286. Just trying to even everything out. All right, and then going in to the darker shade called Underground. The same MAC brush. I think that one applied pretty well, blended nicely. Okay, and then on that space that I've left on the lids, I'm gonna go in with my Chikuhodo brush and this Lash shade, which seems like a weird name for a shadow in this palette, but we'll go with it. All right, so I'm just gonna kind of focus that on the outer. Okay, definitely getting some fallout. So just be careful with that shade when you pick it up. You might wanna, tap off your brush. And then using that same brush and going into the light shade, which is called Believe, and applying that on the inner third to half. And then just kind of blending where those meet. And then if I want to bump up the intensity, I'll just go in with my finger and tap over. And because I have hooded lids, you can see some of the shimmer does transfer, but that's just the way it is. Okay, so I think those shadows did okay, especially for a cute little like $5 kind of novelty palette. This isn't probably a look I would do all the time, but for Halloween, I think it's kind of fun. Let's talk about that liner. So, like I said, not an expert by any means. So let's take the pen end and try to have a steady hand here. Okay, so I did a tiny little flick at the outer corner just to kind of help lift the eye a little bit. You know, it's about where my skill with eyeliner is. I probably could have gotten a thinner line if I really tried, but I think that's gonna do it for me. All right, so I am going to apply mascara and lashes. I'll be back for the like face jewels and the lip. I just applied the Ardell 106 lashes. I trimmed them a little bit, which I probably could have skipped doing, but anyway, those are the lashes. So hopefully you get a good look at the finished eye look there. So let's see what we can do with these, shall we? So that is what they look like. They're just on this kind of overlay. And what do I want to do here? So I guess it's kind of helpful if you hold it, you know, facing away from you so you can kind of get a sense of which side they're supposed to go on. Let's try these just to get kind of a bigger piece here. It feels like it's sticking on there pretty well. I'm not sure what the kind of like longevity of these are. Like if you're going out all night. Not sure that's very even. Okay, so it looks like it kind of took up some of the makeup underneath, obviously, but it's not terrible. Okay, let's do, I guess, the eyes next. And these are actually two separate pieces. So definitely giving myself kind of sci-fi vibe. Oops. Okay, so I just broke off that star from this other section. So you do want to be kind of gentle with these when you're removing them. Do the big moon piece here. I feel like of all of them, that's probably not gonna stick as well because it's just heavier. It's very three-dimensional too. Can you see that? One way to cover up a forehead wrinkle, right? Okay, so that's all of them. That is all the bling. What do you guys think? Would you do this for Halloween? I think it'd be good for kids too. You definitely don't have to wear all of them. Like I said, they're individual, so you can kind of pick and choose. I'm not gonna do this stamp on my face because I just think that would kind of clash, I think. Okay, so now that we have all that on, it looks like this mostly set. I put this on earlier and it does move if you really rub it, but it is surprisingly long lasting, and I'm trying to remove it with this makeup eraser and it's not really coming off that easily, so I might have to actually get like a makeup remover to get that off. So let's do the final product. This is the Revlon Color Stay Satin Ink, and like I said, I have the shade Holy Pumpkin. I don't know if this is part of their permanent range or if it's something they came out with just for the holiday season. If you also got this box, let me know what color or shade you got. I'm curious if they're all kind of autumnal. Do I want to use a lip liner? I guess I'll use this Wet n Wild lip liner in the shade Lay Down the Mauves. So it's not going to be a perfect match, but this is kind of a My Lips But Better shade on me. All right, and let's see what this Holy Pumpkin shade looks like. It is a bit of a thinner formula, which means it's a little hard to control and a little messy. I think I just saw that this was, I think in the 2021 Allure Best Of. I don't know if you can see here, let's zoom in. Like when I apply it, it almost kind of pushes product to the outside edge. So it's a little harder to get kind of a really sharp line that's even. Yeah, I would say lip liner is probably a good idea with this. It is getting on my teeth. Really make sure to kind of get off as much excess product as you can. So I like the way this feels on the lips. It's very comfortable, but I think formula-wise it's a little difficult to work with. Even with having a lip liner, I think I could have maybe gone in a little bit heavier with that lip liner. And again, I don't know that this color and this eye look really good that great together, but it's a fun shade name and a fun little palette, so I'm not too annoyed by it. All right, guys, so that's gonna do it for this Walmart beauty box. Thank you again to Ana Luisa for partnering with me on this video. Make sure to check out the link down below if you want some new bling for your ears, your neck, or your fingers, in addition to some face bling. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I hope you guys are staying very safe and healthy this fall, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.